Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 27 of Direwolf20's Server Play series. Soaryn, how's it going?
Dire!
What's happening?
Look at the drives.
Oh, gosh.
Look at...
So that's where all the resources that I painstakingly built an automated system to mine with went to.
Nope.
No, that's where all my resources went.
Oh,
Yeah.
all Fireball's resources. Alright, nice.
All
So-
over 64K.
Soaryn, have you seen what's happened to our home?
I'm not sure how I could go without saying what happened to our home.
So, those of you who have not been following along, we are living in a UU matter age, which, by the rules of Mistcraft, should be extremely unstable. But as is the way of Forgecraft, we're working with beta versions of the mods, and the mod Mistcraft that we built this age with had a bug in it, and all instability was not working, apparently.
Not
Or
all, but
some-
Mod fluid instability was not working.
Alright, so fluid instability was not working. So building a UU matter age should be extremely unstable, and it wasn't. We've now since updated to the newer version of Mistcraft, which fixes that bug, and as a result, our age was
Has
temporarily
blue
extremely unstable. And by unstable, I mean we had about 6 different negative effects on our players at any time, like slowness and poison and hunger, and about 6 other things going on.
High levels of these things too.
Yeah, like
our
slowness
carts
7.
died.
Yeah, and poison 6, like craziness. We also have crumbling, which converts stone bricks into smooth stone, and then I assume smooth stone gets converted into cobble, and cobble into gravel.
Sand.
Yeah, see, here's a piece of cobble. There's a couple pieces of cobble down here that got turned into sand or gravel, and we've also got decay. Lots and lots and lots of decay. We used an op command, like a admin only cheat style command to disable that decay. But if you look around in our age, you will see that there is quite a bit of blue decay and purple decay, which I always forget the differences in the different types of decays. xComp, can you run through like
Why
what
decay
they're
run
doing?
away from?
All decay run
Mostly
away
it has
from.
to do with how they spread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Red and blue move most quickly through solids. Purple moves most quickly through fluids.
Like UU matter?
Like you matter.
Maybe.
Like UU matter. Like here's a giant
decay.
decay area that started eating up the UU matter around it. I can see a few decay blocks are around here.
We also had meteors.
Yeah, we had meteors. So that should be like blowing holes in our
Strange.
base.
So what does this solar panel decay do? I seem to have had a lot of stone bricks turned into a lot of high voltage solars.
What?
Come over to our UU replicator. There, yeah, hi.
What in the what?
What?
What exploit did you find?
Nothing. It might have been the same thing that we used for the 64K drives.
Yeah.
Oh, so you found an item dupe exploit?
Which is hopefully fixed. Fireball and I are going to test this soon.
Okay. Nice. Well, it's good to know that we have like 256 style level of high voltage solar arrays, but
243, but thank you.
243. I was close
You were.
for having not counted at all.
Right. 81 times 3.
Nice.
You can appreciate, though, it's a 9x9.
I do appreciate that.
my 9s because of you.
I see you guys got really bored on stream, so you made a bunch of pixel art.
Actually, I did. I saw his. I was like, oh, I need to do one off stream. So I made one, and I felt happy with it. Not as significant. But
I see it's a purple blob.
It is you matter. Thank you.
I'm well aware of what it is.
I missed it so much.
I see you used microblocks for it. That's cool.
Yes, same as
I like it.
He actually gave me the idea for that.
Nice.
Make it smaller than the
Yeah,
normal
so you actually
block
have
size.
16 by
Right.
16 in the.
I see some
Yeah.
broken texture pixel art over
Not
here.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. So, basically, through the powers of op commands, this age has instability temporarily disabled. Now, if I were to flip it to true, everything
Nope.
would start happening again, and we would see lots of negative effects, and we'd see meteorites hitting our bases, and we'd see terrible things happening. But I have it temporarily disabled so that we can escape, because I think when Soaryn built the age, and he put all the time and effort into building these crazy bases, and his million storage unit device over here, 64K.
480.
You are serious about
Do it
64K.
numbers.
Soaryn cheats. That's what we've learned this
No.
episode.
You have the op commands. I don't.
what I was saying was that, Soren was not well aware of the fact that this age might eventually become unstable, which, by the way, he
Like,
totally
aware.
was.
I told him. He was on stream.
He's well aware that it would be.
I'm
But, I
well
mean,
aware.
in fairness, I don't
hoping
want to
that
make him...
xComp would be, out of the kindness of his heart, give me the age, but I should have known xComp better.
Yeah, seriously.
It's not like he's my brother. I mean,
I gave you the command
Exactly.
to turn it off,
So, are we moving, Soren? Is that what's happening? Or what are we going to leave this age as it is and leave the instability disabled?
I think we should because we need the instability turned on for other reasons.
Well, I mean, we can't do that right now, though, right?
Right, which is why we want to move.
Right. What?
What?
So are we moving?
xComp, make the age quick so I can say yes.
Well, what, is XComp writing an age for us?
Fireballs. But yeah, it'll be whatever age Fireball's making. It's gonna be like a Void Age / Ender Age. What was it?
And Ender Starfield?
No, you know how like the end has that big chunk of nether or not netherrack,
Ender.
in stone, something like
Yeah.
that, but not in stone.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be like an end style
Yeah.
dimension.
So it'll
Okay.
be like a big island, but in a void
It will
world.
be. Yeah.
Nice.
You want an ocean in it?
Sure, I guess.
An ocean of what?
Water.
Water, lava.
Water? I could do lava too if you like.
Would lava equal instability?
No,
No.
it doesn't. It's fine.
Oh, okay. So
You can
lava's
say it in
cool.
Nether.
Right.
Just make sure it's not a Bright Age. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, bright
Wasn't it-
ages are awesome, but at the same time annoying.
Like you can't tell where monsters are gonna spawn.
Well, F7 helps a lot with that, but
Yeah, but
Does
Right,
anyone
so
have
where's
any
the
thoughts
stuff?
on
XComp, come here.
downstairs, over here.
downstairs?
XComp,
Yes.
hold still.
Run.
No, don't run. Come here, XComp. I'm giving you something. I'm serious.
You have a sword in your hand.
I'm just giving him paranoid thoughts now.
Come here. I'm not gonna kill you. I promise.
I made him scared.
Come over here,
Soaryn
XComp.
has a he has a
Over here.
magnet.
Yeah.
Away from Soren. He's gonna kill you.
All right, go away.
Ah! Cheater! Get back here with that. No, I don't want to die.
Make the age.
I was trying to help you out, XComp, and your distrust failed me.
Well, you were kind of, scary with it. Hi, Soren.
Well,
It's not me. It's not me. Whoever that is.
alright, so I guess Soren and I need to decide whether we're going to move, because we have two options. We can either, A, get out of this age, which is, by cheat only is still, surviving us, or we can, stick around and just leave it. So, I mean, we're going to discuss this right now, and then we'll come back and make a decision on whether we're going to move to a new base or not. Clearly we have to build a whole new base, so that's going to be a lot of work. We're going to have to come up with a new power system. We can probably rebuild this whole farm that you guys have set up for the wheat and everything. Did the toast work for a while, and then you just had such a stupid system of I have 1,000 ME storage devices?
It stopped working prior to that. Yes.
Okay. I assume toast would work for a reasonable base, but when you have, 1,000,000 cables and, 10 billion storage
Keep in mind
drives.
that the power was also shared to Fireball space, so it really didn't work.
Right. And Fireball probably has an equal amount of silliness going on.
His network, when you disabled something, it was rather slow when you had to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, our power solution is easy now.
Well,
It's just the solar.
yeah, but I mean, can EU directly convert to RF?
Yes, you can.
Yep.
Oh, it can now? Okay.
You use the energy transfer node. It doesn't
Okay.
look like it connects, but it adds power.
Nice. That's extra utilities, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, Soren, I don't know if you noticed this, but some of our dirt crumbled into sand at our wheat farm.
Yes, I think that's Fireball's fault for not putting stone down here.
Yeah, so that's some of the crumble effect. I guess our card is gone.
Both of them.
Oh, both of them. Yeah. Good
Because
times.
it turned all the dirt into sand.
Nice. I turned the instability off as quickly as I could, but
then again, the cart might have also died by the effects. So
yeah,
who knows?
that's also possible.
It
Yeah,
could be
I
on
mean, it
fire
is an
for all we
entity.
know.
I don't know how VSWE has that set up. All right, so Soaryn and I discussing whether or not we're moving. Back in a minute. All right, guys. So Soaryn has decided we are to move because he's the boss this season. Self-proclaimed boss.
No, you're not. Okay.
What?
Self-proclaimed. You're proclaiming it, not me.
Self-proclaimed, you're the boss.
I'm so confused right now.
Too.
So while you, sir, are... What are you doing right now? You're building an age for us to live in?
Yeah, xComp's working on writing the age, and I'm going to move spatial pylons over there to move the drives.
So you're only moving the drives via spatial pylons?
The rest of the base might not work with it, just the way I built the base. I hadn't thought about using the drives, or the pylons.
Cool. Like, why... It seems like more effort to do spatial pylons than not.
And to move the drives? No, but the
Like, you
rest
could probably
of it,
put all the drives into a drive. And then have
you
drive
can't
section.
put filled drives in that. Filled drives do not go in a storage at all.
Are these all full?
No.
No. Okay, so I repeat my...
But they also don't stack.
Okay, you're the boss. Soren's the boss. He's gonna... What I'm gonna do, meanwhile, is probably work on some Botania, because I really want to check out some of the new Botania items. There's some really cool stuff that's been added as of late, and I want to get to work on that. So I'm going to start working on that over in our magic area, and then we're probably going to do most of the move, at least off my camera. Soren's stream will probably see much of the move, but my camera will not, because it's going to be basically us moving our base, and that's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
Because, who was it again? Because Soaryn, right? Is that who it's
Yeah.
because? Yeah, it's because
Yeah.
Soaryn. Because Soaryn, you mattered all the things.
I did. If we don't specify water block, it's going to be a void age. Next one.
Doot, 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 doot.
Are
Oh,
you feeling something
see,
else?
Soaryn wanted me to fill this with, like, pipes or AE
You have
network
to
or
specify
something.
no C.
Soaryn, have you seen the awesomeness that is the Everfull urn?
The last time I saw it, it had a broken particle effect, so...
Well, come over to the magic area and you tell me that this is any way better or worse than your silly idea of doing things with AE and infinite water.
Okay, what am I looking at besides...
What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay. That's much longer than AE would take.
It's not about how long it takes, it's about how cool it looks.
I didn't know that could do that.
Yeah. It fills up fluid handlers nearby.
Yeah, any nearby liquid container will get filled by the Everfull urn. Like, that's pretty much what it does.
Yep.
So I have a
Right,
nifty
so-
idea.
Do we have a no C? I don't think we do.
I have
Also,
a really
this
nifty idea.
Search button, or search bar is not what I thought it did. No C's! Oh, we do have that. Nice.
Beautiful.
You don't want water, you want no C's?
If we have water, we have a lot of squid, so yeah. I'd rather have no
Lauren
water.
doesn't like squid.
I thought we
I
were doing
have-
a lava age.
Yeah, lava sets everything on fire.
We had small problems with it in the last age we just tried.
Oh,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound ideal.
No, it wasn't. We're ditching the idea of having a UU base, but we're still going to have the UU world.
So we're keeping the world?
Yes, it's basically not going to destroy anything, but it will be eating our face constantly. So you can at least
Interesting.
come in here, you can move the pump. But if you live here, you might die.
I see.
So,
I'm gonna need more paper.
What?
One
okay.
moment. Paper, craft, 100. Oh, okay. Craft,
That
10.
works.
Not 100 at all, but close enough. You have 12 now on you. In a moment. There you go. If Fireball didn't have its magnet on.
Guys, and your magnets.
Alright, it's in the writing desk.
Thank you.
So I'm building
Oh.
a Steve's Factory Manager thing that will automate the Pure Daisy from Botania, and I think this will be pretty. I don't want to say easy, but it should work pretty straightforward. Like,
In short, chat, basically living in this age is going to be unstable. We lived here because of a bug. It's
It was fun.
fixed.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, I mean, I got to build something, I got to try out AE, and now I know how to use it even better. I might set up a controller that actually makes sense. Ow. What does that do to you?
oh, now I have to remember the name of that Botania stuff. It's like Everstone, Living Rock, and Living Wood. That's what I want. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I want.
I went back to xComp Fireball.
You're what?
I'm next to xComp again. Hello.
Bad news.
What?
You don't have anything but dark lighting in terms of lighting symbols.
Oh, so no normal. Hey, there. We need normal light.
Well, let me check my other notebooks I have. We
One
weren't
sec.
really dealing with lighting, but
Why not through xComp to the decaying C for fixing the bug? I wouldn't say that would fix the bug. That would actually cause more later, and they would be oriented towards us.
and if the tendrils are going to cause lag, we should, or not lag, but instability, we should probably leave those out.
Yeah.
So guys, what I'm doing so far is I'm saying for each of
spatial
these.
storage, but we're using it for
Hang
moving
on.
the drive setup.
Sound muted.
There we go. So for each of the block gates, I'm going to go through each one of them, and if the item that they're going to break is equivalent to either living rock or living wood, then grab it. And I should probably, instead of a condition here, have an output that will go to the iron chest. That's what I get for Soaryn talking to me when I'm trying to build these things. Empty blacklist, everything. So if it's living rock or living wood, break it and send it to the output chest. And then we're going to have a conditional. And what that's going to do is basically say, if we have living rock, and it's less than, I should probably have this. I'm going to do this. Yeah, this will work. I could make this a little bit easier to read, and I will do that in a minute. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I know how this is going to work now. So if we have less than 10 living rock, so, you know, if more than 10 living rock is false, then we're going to grab from the iron chest on the north side stone 1. And we're going to output that to the current variable that we're working on. So the current block manager. And the target is going to be up, activate. And it's going to be an empty blacklist. Cool. That should be cool. Then we're going to say, oh, you know, we should actually do another conditional, I think. I'm going to test this and see what happens. Cool. So let's hook it up. And then if it's true, I'm going to do another conditional for living wood. So I'm going to bring these guys
Full
back.
Speed.
Let's see if this
weather,
works.
Stars. Sun moving at normal speed. Forest biome world.
Yeah, that's what I was
What are
afraid
you
of.
doing?
Why are you killing me?
What
I'm
are
gonna
you
take,
doing?
take
I'm on
my
the other side
aid
of the
and
glass.
leave.
That was totally on accident. I was trying to hit Soren.
I had a feeling that would happen.
Right.
I'm on the other side of the glass and he shot you.
No, you were on this side.
How'd you change
Right.
which side of the glass you were on?
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
So I actually have to
That's
check.
impressive. Like, I can shoot the glass, but that doesn't do anything.
What I have to do is another conditional.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we need a normal lighting symbol.
if the current one,
Problems?
No?
so the current one of these, we're going to check to see if any stone,
Don't mind me, XComp.
wood,
You can't shoot
living
sparrows now.
stone, living wood. So if any of those exist on the block breaker,
I'm confused. What?
we're going to
There's
say
an elevator
false.
there, and I just walked off.
Oh,
So basically, we're checking if one of those things exists before we're allowed to place
Okay, keep right here.
the stone. So let's try that
normal
again.
lighting.
We're gonna
That's
hook
it.
this
Should be
up.
it.
Alright,
I think everything else is
We
written.
would like normal lighting if it's not at all trouble.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Alright, hang on. Something didn't work the way I wanted it to, so now I have to figure out why. YouTube, I will be back in just a minute once I figure out why this isn't working. Alright guys, I think I got this working now. The only problem is it likes to put blocks one level higher. It likes to place them right there first. So I have to figure out why that's the case. I know that these guys can extend a little bit further, but I don't know why it's placing it further away first. You'll see this if I put like, see how it's putting them there? Placing them above first. So I can solve this temporarily by just filling this above block space. And now what should happen is when I put the stone in there, ta-da! And it's no longer spitting out items. The way I had to fix this, and I don't know if it's because of the way Vasky uses the Pure Daisy to change the stone or something, but basically I had to change the condition to match all. Normally you'd have a condition where you can specify things like different, conditionals. Like let's just say you could have stuff like precise detection, NBT independent, fuzzy, which is metadata independent, or dictionary support, mod detection, or match all. So I had to do match all for the stone. So I don't know what he does to the stone, but he makes it weird. So basically, we should see this convert. So I'm going to bring the guys back and see what they're doing.
Rum there.
Hello, how are you guys making out? I'm recording again.
Hey.
We might have an age now. We're gonna
You
test.
might have an age.
Yeah, it looks good to me.
Wow, fancy.
I didn't do anything for making the sky a particular color, so I have no idea what color the sky is.
Normal.
Right.
Oh, amazing.
Is it
For
normal?
now.
No instabilities, everything's good.
Let's just
We've
double
got
check
some
it has
living rock.
day
Sweet.
and night cycle.
Well, I
Why is
haven't,
So it should break.
I haven't let it get
Day
that.
night
Might
cycle
need to do
should be
that filter
standard.
as well.
I'm just making sure. Yep. I don't see any ravines yet. A lot of creepers.
So it doesn't seem to want to break.
Wow.
Oh, it did something.
The spawning area is pretty limited.
It took a second, but it definitely broke
I'm
and
not sure I
replaced
like the
it.
forest just because of all the flowers, but that could be.
Well, this is the only spot that there's actually
Oh, see?
anything.
Right.
It
I'm
looks like
planning on doing
it's
flint and
working.
steel real quick. And
That's pretty cool. I like that.
what are you
Nice. So now I just had
Drawing
to add a
papers?
thing
Making them
here.
explode. That's not good.
No, it's pneumatic craft.
Oh, the seeds. I shot the same thing or same place 4 times.
Can I request something of the world?
What's that?
A little late.
That stone be renamed so that when I look for stone in our AE system, I can actually find what I'm looking for.
Right?
Like, it's really
gonna-
hard to find.
I'm gonna open our A system and just get all the chisel blocks out of it.
So I think I've automated the Pure Daisy. I'm going to do a little bit more in here, guys. What I want to do now is add another conditional here and basically say if we have enough living rock, then check for living wood. So I'll be back in a minute when I get that written. All right, guys, so I'm back, and I just added the oak wood piece of this. So basically, if we have enough living rock, then check, if true, check if we have enough living wood. So rock is a higher priority than wood in this situation. And if that's
Wait, wrong song.
false, if we don't have enough wood, then we check
Panda hat.
for any of these items.
Really? Where?
And if that's false, then we
I just
output
Oh,
got it.
one.
Okay. This
Wood.
how's it?
Beautiful. I'm having a lot of fun with Steve's Factory Manager, in case you guys couldn't tell.
No.
I know, right? I also told it to keep 10 of the items on hand, which is why it'll finish after it got to 17. So that's cool. So we'll keep 10 of each type. I'll adjust that to be like a stack in a minute, but I just wanted to get this working.
I just did a thing that was terrible.
You just killed the dog.
I missed the witch and I hit the. Well, at least now I have a dog morph. That's kind of nice.
You killed a dog?
I didn't really intend to. I was trying to hit a witch and I kept flying forward. I missed.
Did you say earlier xComp found your hat?
No, I said I had my hat. He had a panda hat.
Cool. So that should work here. We should get some living wood in just a minute.
Alright,
Ta-da!
well, I'm gonna get some
Nice.
pointed steel. I'll be right back.
Beautiful. For some reason,
Goodbye,
occasionally they
trees
stick.
and
But
flowers.
that might be
Everything plant life.
Botania, or it might be, I'm not sure.
There's probably an easier way. Than...
Might be like an update on my side, like a client-server disconnect. Long story short, see, we've got 8 living wood. I'm gonna relog real quick.
What?
All right, see, it's just a
I know
sync
you
issue.
died, but-
That's all it was.
That
Relogging
was
made it clear.
mine.
So what are you guys
That's like-
breaking now?
No, he got hit by a creeper.
Do you have a new age for us?
I do.
Yeah, it's in same place
yeah.
as the writing desk.
Okay.
If you go there, I'm setting everything on fire.
Oh, goody.
Here, where's my...
Look for the death
What
point.
are you?
Is it age 19?
Yes.
Probably.
Is there a
Yes.
link book to get me out of there?
Yes, it's right on the.
Alright. Why are you
Yeah,
lighting
setting
everything on fire?
Yep.
Because he wants to get rid of the trees.
I'm tired of trees. No more trees.
And this feels like the best way to do that?
Yes.
Okay, good, just so we're clear. So what kind of age is this? Is it...
This is end world essentially, but with
Okay.
forest and stone. But since it's a forest, it has dirt, gin over stone,
Okay.
and xComp keeps dying, which is semi hilarious.
Pretty extremely hilarious.
There you go. You
Are
good
you
now?
staying nearby with your magnet on?
No, I don't have my magnum. I took it off.
You're really burning down the entire forest, huh?
I really am.
Hey, you want to do me a big old favor then?
Depends.
Collect all these Botania flowers for me. And throw them in our A system.
Okay.
I might have a way that I could help you out
We
with
can
that,
just
actually.
use water and it'll do that, or you can use a horn. Whichever
Yeah,
one.
I'm thinking about making a horn, but I don't know how expensive it is in terms of Botania, because I'm just getting started with it, really. Natural
it is-
apparatus.
Pasture seed and living wood.
That's it?
Unless it's the horn of canopy.
Yeah, no. Horn of the Wild, living wood, and pasture seeds.
Okay.
Pasture seeds are just tall grass for a small amount of mana in a mana pool. I should be able to make that happen. Hold on, I want to get
Okay.
that. The other thing is I want a magnet. What kind of magnet are you using?
Ring of magnetism.
There's an extra one in my AU system. I
Is
did
there?
two by accident.
Yep.
So is that Botania's Ring of Magnetism?
Yes.
Yeah. Ring of magnetization, apparently. Burn, trees, burn!
Yeah, I accidentally made two.
I had the most peaceful song playing during this moment.
Suddenly, 1 point of aqua.
Nice. I like Ring of Magnetism. You might have shears too, and if that's the case.
Oh, if you want shears, you just use an Omni Wrench. That's what you want.
You have a lot of shears in your AE system, I just want you to know that.
He
Fireball.
has a wool farm.
Yeah, I have a wool farm upstairs.
Oh, well, I just took one. Is that a problem?
No.
Okay. Because they're all, like, partially damaged.
Yeah, that's why they're in the AU system.
Fair enough.
There was an accident, and I picked up a whole bunch of them. And... But the AE system crafted new ones. And...
Alright, so those pasture seeds are pretty easy to get your hands on.
Star Miner mod for 1.64. That's the one that had gravity. Okay.
Interesting.
Fireball's AE system again, real quick. Because you might actually already have the things to make the
Hooray.
igniter.
So my automated living wood farm is already coming in handy.
Nice.
So it looks like it's growing more living wood for us. I think it was 5-ish.
I'm gonna set everything on fire.
There we go.
This needs an area of effect for the igniter, but whatever.
Alright, I'm coming to collect lots of mystical flowers.
Okay. I don't think the flowers burn.
Good. Clearing out my inventory
I
real
haven't
quick.
seen any catch fire anywhere. What are you?
What's this? What's this? There's lights up in the air.
Really? There's a green man over here.
Oh, he's a hobgoblin. Don't hit him. He will eat you.
What tool
You
are
should
you
eat
using
them.
to start fires with?
It is the igniter, flux igniter.
Oh.
I kind of wish it had an area of effects, but instead it has charge, which is so fair.
Well, what's the charge do?
Like, charge step down. There is no potent form. It's just right click only. Uses 400 RF per tick to ignite something. Or per click.
Oh, this is the greatest tool ever.
I had no idea the Omni Urge that was sheer.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why this item hasn't existed sooner.
What item?
The
The Horn of the Wild.
I don't know. I don't want fire to that much in mass. Since you can get them with bone meal.
What's that?
All the flowers I don't really like them in mass. Do you have your
Well, I'm
magnet
gonna automate these flowers at some point, but like to get started in Botania, I need them.
on? Do you have your magnet on for chance?
My magnet? Yeah, it's on. My inventory's full
Oh.
though.
Okay, don't shift while you're doing that either because you drop them into the void.
That is the greatest.
Yeah, it's just like how you plant all the seeds or oh my gosh.
Oh, the Pneumaticraft ones, they like plant right down again? Yeah.
And now Fireball has a whole bunch of plants following him because of his magnet.
Haha, nice. Love
Just
it.
don't put them in the fire because they will burn the items.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
I'm
what
not
Hobgoblin
terribly
just made.
concerned. I'm just haphazardly running around collecting whatever happens to fall. Like, I'm sure I'm missing some things because my inventory is full now, but I think I got all the Botania ones.
You didn't see the xComp.
I'm assuming it's mostly Pam's Harvest Craft that I
Hobgoblin.
don't have access to. Let's see.
You didn't see it.
Don't care about that. Don't care about that.
I'm on fire, by the way. Burn!
Why would you do
Nice.
that?
Why are you asking why I would do that?
Plant multi-part at 626679 not found.
Relog.
Alright, guys. I'll be back in a minute here. Alright, guys. We're back, and we do need to wrap up the episode, but I want to do one more thing. So it's going to be a little bit long of an episode because I want to make this happen. So I want a block gate, and I want a transforming cable cluster. And then I want to...
Someone was asking in my chat, is that a barrel full of HV solars?
Okay.
No.
Apparently I didn't need to do that much. Oh well. Good to
It's
know.
not
Yes.
full.
It's not full.
Right.
Good
Not
point.
lying.
I hope that works. Maybe this will work.
Would tell a car to be quiet, but they're not easily to tell quiet to.
So what I'm doing, guys, this I think will look really cool when I'm done with it. Just trust me. Bear with me a minute, and you will see where I'm going with this. This is a temporary thing I'm about to do.
Hello, muted. Apparently Twitch doesn't even approve of us using the EU world. Keeps disconnecting OBS. This chest never did go anywhere, Dyer.
What's that?
The chest in the corner that you placed long, long ago.
Yeah?
It never went anywhere. Still
What do you mean?
yours. It's still just there.
Which chest?
The one in the corner of the machines room, when you were trying to show me a better way to do the crops harvesting. You use the drone sensor, whatever it was.
What?
The block sensor from Pneumaticraft.
Yeah?
You placed a chest next to it.
Yeah?
It hasn't moved. It has nothing in it. That's worse
Okay.
than Soaryn chests.
So move it.
No.
Alright, so let's see if this works, guys. In theory, once I drop
Right
below
back.
10 here, it might. Nice! Look at that. Perfect. Now you ready for the real magic? Check this out. Dun 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 dun. Transforming cable camouflages. You ready for this? Are you ready for how cool this is going to look? Are you ready? Boom. Ha 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 ha. It's all still there. It's just hiding. Nice. I want to get one more. I want to get transforming cable camouflage. So let's get another cluster. Rather than just not be a blockade, so let me just get a normal cable cluster. I taught the A system how to make all this stuff. And a transforming cable camouflager. Fortunately, it's quite a long process to make that, and sometimes it sticks. There we go. So U plus U. And then I'm going to upgrade it to be an advanced cable cluster. Now, why don't I get 8 of those? That doesn't make any sense. See? That's what I was planning on, is to only get 1 at a time. I don't understand anything anymore. Alright, so I just made another one of those, and we're about to wrap up.
It's my green screen.
Oh, look,
It
it
fell
worked.
apart. Well, the guy
So I'm going to-
kind of fell off. I was like, ah! Oh no! So you'd see like the vent behind me, the wall.
Do another camouflage update.
But it really scared me at first because I see the green screen coming closer and closer to me. I'm like, what is that?
Let's say that your job is to be blocked.
It's all good for now. Double check.
And that. So when I do this and connect these, it should bring everything back. It's just
Cool.
hiding it. This camouflage will be all
Good,
of these
good.
blocks. So all I have to do is connect this to this, and hidden. Haha, nice. And everything will work still. Watch. If I pull the
What
living
happened?
rock out of here,
Essentially, my
should
green
continue
screen
to.
came
Oh, you know
apart
what? I
first.
need to update one thing. Hold on.
All the things are crashing today.
What'd you break, Soren?
My green screen clamp flew off
Yeah.
because the air conditioner shifted enough over time. The rubber band just flew across the room. The wood blocks fell to the ground. It started coming closer and closer to me. It's like, ah, what is this? It's a ghost.
The green screen's attacking!
It got really close to my face. Like, stream couldn't see it because it's green. And it was
Nice.
just touching my face.
I don't know why that updated immediately. That's probably a bug, but okay.
Magic.
Long story short, it's working. So, that's cool. I'm going to show this to Soren and see if he can figure out what I did. What do you see there, by the way, Soren? Do you see 8 stone blocks around the flower, or do you see 3 living rock?
I see 2 living rock.
Alright, so there's definitely some kind of sync issue. I don't know if it's,
I see
Botania's.
stone.
Yeah,
I was nearby when it up, so it probably was rendering.
yeah. So what I'm
It's
going
probably
to do
just
here...
not updating the clients properly.
Yeah,
There's
you
a,
have
set,
blocks
there's a
in
way
here.
to set blocks so it doesn't update clients.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I should have fixed it.
Well, they should be stone. They shouldn't be living rock yet.
Weird. Alright, so what am I looking for? Oh my
So-
gosh.
Yes.
I'm not reading that anytime soon.
No. Just wait a minute, and then we're gonna wrap up, guys. I know the episode's running long, and I know everybody hates when episodes run long. It's okay. We'll be wrapping up here in a minute. So for now, I think we're going to wrap up the episode as soon as this transforms. So I hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. A little bit of Botania automation. I'm going to do more with Botania next episode, and Soaryn's going to begin moving us into our new base. So Soaryn, any idea what's breaking those blocks?
Breaking blocks. What do we have for breaking
Yeah.
blocks?
In fact, if you want, you can pull either the living rock or living wood out of the iron chest and see what happens.
Nice.
All right, guys, take it easy.